thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall, who never sacrificed their will. Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome to my second LP. We're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion, a GameCube launch title. A game that some people seem to dislike for whatever reason. I don't really know why. Kind of goes in with my file of games that people seem to dislike, and I don't really know why. Anyway, let's go ahead and start up. And I'm going to be using save file 3 again. So, we'll get started. And I like that up there in the top right corner it says, welcome to your mansion, then all of a sudden the Y goes away, so it's like, welcome to your mansion. I mean, our mansion. Spooky atmosphere. I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty optimistic about this place. I mean, it may look dark and gloomy at first, but it's got a hillside view, and you might have nice neighbors. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just an upper, if upper is a real term. Anyway, going over the controls. Obviously, control stick is to move. C stick is to move your flashlight. You can move the flashlight up and down. It's inverted controls, kind of like flying an airplane. I don't know how they're compared. Flashlight's on by default. Press and let go of B. No. Press and hold B to turn it off. Let go of B to turn it back on. Pressing A, Luigi does not jump, but instead calls out for Mario. Although if you're near a checkable object, you can check it by pressing A. And if you're near a door, you can open it by pressing A. And if you go up to this door, I think this is the door you're supposed to go up to. Can't open it! What was that sound? Ooh, shiny. Kids, remember this. Even if it's floating in the air and looks like it might be haunted, 3 words for you. Shiny is good. And you got the key! I had to do that. Anyway, that key, wouldn't you know it, goes to the room we were just at. Go ahead. Turn the key. And then very carefully... Don't touch it, Luigi! I'm just kidding. Open it. And what's inside? And now we are about to meet one of my favorite characters in the Mario universe. Ouch. Oof, I should take a lot of knocks in this line of work. Guys? He says tomfoolery. He's already one of my favorite characters ever. Anyway, meet Professor Elvin Gadd, or EGAD for short. Yeah, that went there. His house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fella like you doing right here anyhow? That ceiling looks, that speech bubble looks really bad. It looks like the ceiling is talking, like on SpongeBob. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me. Post-haste! He says post-haste, too. This guy's awesome. I mean, could you blame the ghost for going after him? I mean, he just called him ugly. So your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. You think our paths were destined to cross. Okay, yeah, that's not creepy. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy corners are worse than... Luigi, why are you scratching your butt while talking to somebody? I mean, no wonder Mario is Peach, and you don't really have anybody except in the sports games or you're a Daisy. The rest of you get to Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. That is the story of this game. Luigi won a mansion in a contest he didn't even enter. He asked Mario to go meet him there. We found no trace of him. And now we are going to find him. So, you believe the mansion actually exists? Then, strange. Let me guess, since I was allowed 20 or so. That is a bit of a contradiction in Mario continuity, because in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, you meet a young Egad, and yet he is not living here. He's actually living at Thwomp Volcano, studying thwomps, but that young Egad does not look like he's in his 20s. Plus, he's now 80 years old, if you can believe that, and I doubt Mario and Luigi are in their 60s, because they were babies at the time when they met this young Egad. Anyway, and I'll tell you that mansion appeared just a few days ago. Spirits have fooled you. No spirits fool me. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a good look at you, I just recalled. A guy with a red hat kind of like yours went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat. But he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. You wouldn't stand a chance against the ghost without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you how to do a ghost so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. And Luigi's fist gets all big like he's Booster or something. Anyway, going over the controls. Yeah, this is the control screen. Some of these controls I've explained already. Control stick is to move Luigi. C stick is to change your direction and change the flashlight direction. Press and hold B to turn off the flashlight. Let go of B to turn it back on. A is to examine stuff. Open a door. Call out for Mario. Some of these controls I'll get into later because we don't actually learn those yet. And the R button is to use your vacuum. You're going to be fighting ghosts with a flashlight and a vacuum cleaner. And you can go with standard controls, which is using the control stick to move Luigi and the C stick to change your direction. Or you can go with sidestep mode, which is move Luigi from side to side and use the C stick to change your direction. I have never been a fan of dual analog controls. Don't like using them. Never have liked them. I used to just prefer the C stick being used for one thing and the control stick being used for moving, never both being used for moving at the same time. So we're going to go with standard. But now that we've been staring at this menu screen for a little bit, if you stay on this menu screen for about 30 seconds, no wait, not 30 seconds, 3 minutes, don't know where I got 30 seconds from, the music changes. So I'm going to cut ahead and show you guys what happens when you stay on this menu screen for about 3 minutes. And there's your Easter egg. That song is hidden in a few other games like Mario Paint and the first Animal Crossing, although that song is not really hidden well in those games. As a vacuum cleaner, I engineer to catch ghosts. I call this is genius, the Poltergeist 3000! You can suck up all kinds of things, let her rip. So right now, Egad's going to explain the battle system to us when we're fighting enemies. Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. So yeah, it's just basic stuff. R button to use your vacuum, C stick to change your direction. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. And you're automatically in sidestep mode when you're using your vacuum, so you gotta be careful with that. Also, ghosts can't be too mysterious if you can stomp on them. I mean, he did it in Super Mario Sunshine. Mario did it. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Biggest weakness of a ghost is not the mighty shoe, backed by a fat Italian plumber, but a vacuum cleaner, backed by a skinny Italian plumber. Or something to that effect. Wow, how's about we start your training? Proceed to light the darkness and avoid the light. So if you hit him in a flash of beam, all of a sudden, you can stun momentarily. That's vacuums in time. You see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try, you'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it. Okay, when the ghosts appear, you want to try to get as close as you can with the light to them, man. As soon as they reveal their heart, you gotta hold the R button immediately and lean the control stick in the opposite direction to fight against them. If I can control the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. Alright? Close you can to with them with the flashlight, and start sucking! Yeah, great choice of words there. Okay. Here's another one. As close as you can, and start vacuuming! Ah, that's a better choice of words. Start vacuuming. Alright, so now it's two of them. And two for the price of one, Grandma! Ha ha! Yeah! Alright. Yeah, you can get multiple ghosts at the same time, which is something I like to do in this game. Here they come. Ready? And... dang it, only one. Oh well. Three for the price of one, Grandpa! Ha ha! Alright. I think I missed one in that, but oh well. Use the vacuum and the flashlight as a team. You get me, young feller. That'll do. How many ghosts did you get? Woohoo! 9 ghosts! Excellent, Luigi. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. You do not have to go here, but if you do, you get some important information to the story. Off we go. Okay, starting off, he stole these statues from Waka and Okami at his base of operations. No, not really. I don't know where these statues came from, actually. This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Sounds like a great life. Stealing souls from dead people and portraying them in works of art. Yeah, that's not creepy. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 22 Boo Losses, but there are a lot of Boos, and King Boo ride them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boo Losses from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night, and then they all hid inside. If I told anybody else's stuff, they'd probably have me committed. What, you think we look dumb so we're not gonna have you committed? Guess again, nerd. I'm kidding. Sure, my portrait ghosts somewhere inside the mansion. There's nothing to get him back. So he has to get back all his portrait ghosts since Boolossus and King Boo attacked him. All of these empty frames here are the portrait ghosts that he lost. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. So we're gonna be finding a lot of portrait ghosts here. Anyway. The Game Boy horror, he can explain it, but I think I can explain it in a lot less time, so we're gonna go back to the lab again. Not again. Now we're gonna go to the mansion, because there's no reason for us to go to those other two places. Kevin and Luigi. I like how you guys' lab looks like a friggin' owl house. In fact, I think the model for that's reused. It literally is an owl house later in the game. Recycled footage, but it's dramatic because it has different music. Anyway, first things first. Toad.
Where'd Mario go? Where? Oh, Luigi? Wow, it's Luigi! I made it, oh joy!
I'm gonna stop using that because of those bad voice cracks. Thank goodness. Me, while Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. You left when you heard that you won a mansion and you never returned. Yeah, Toads are really good at finding stuff and being brave. That's been established in the Mario continuity. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts and I didn't see Mario anywhere. I kind of freaked out a little. I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Freaking out is basically the crying animation. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. I want to say goodbye. You say leave it to me. You get rewarded with the lights coming on the foyer. And Toad will save a game for you. That sprite of Luigi looks very creepy when it's being recorded on HD TV. I guess it was creepy at first, and nobody ever noticed it, because this game relied on composite cables at first, but yeah, I'm actually playing this on the Wii, surprisingly as that is, because the Wii can play GameCube games. Anyway. What the? Okay, trap. You don't want to be staying in the center for that too long, because otherwise that chandelier will fall on you. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to suck this thing off. Now I'll show you a little surprise here. Now I'm going to explain the game on horror. If you press the Z button, you can check what items you've gotten. Yeah, if you can see in the top left, we are collecting certain forms of currency. Coins are worth the least, dollar bills are worth second, and gold bars are worth the most. You can also check what portrait ghosts you caught, although I haven't caught any yet. And if you press the Y button, you can see a map of the mansion, which is pretty self-explanatory. And if you press the X button, you can go in the first-person view with your Game Boy Horror. Yeah, Luigi's Game Boy Color has a camera on the back of it. Luigi's Game Boy Color has the hardware that we did not have until the DSi. Anyway, you press the A button to you can just check anything you want, pressing the A button to search anything. I can just gaze at one of these for hours. Yeah, you can really gaze at a shelf for so many hours. You know, I never noticed how lovely those red polka dots look on top. Toad! Anyway, you can check certain items and Luigi might say some funny stuff about them. But, if you check a mirror, anytime in this game, this happens! And you die. No, just kidding. Okay. It looks like nothing has happened in real life. Well, we shifted over like 2 feet. Anytime you check a mirror in this game, it will warp you back to the foyer standing on this little sun panel. So that's a good way to get back to the foyer if you ever need to get back there in a hurry. And the forms of currency, there's some coins here. Can't open that door yet. Well, let's go back in this door. Also, you want to try to collect as much money as possible while the lights are dark, because some treasures actually become unobtainable after the lights come on. There's quite a bit of money to find in this mansion, so you want to try and get as much money in the dark room as possible. You can also suck off cloths off the tables and check certain objects just by going up and pressing A, or just using the vacuum to do it. Anyway, once you've collected all the money, what you want to do is you want to blow out all these candles in your vacuum. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Oh, dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you, Blue-Hay. Now you're in for it, Blahug. Just like little red cap before you. May you wander lost in the darkness forever! Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you, huh? Blah! Here they are now. Yeah, those paintings don't talk again for the rest of the game. Anyway, you're going with your basic enemies so far. These are gold ghosts. They're always have 10 HP. I guess you can compare them to Goombas in this game. Yeah, these are your most common enemy. They always have 10 HP, but there are versions of them that are stronger, and we'll get into those much later when it's more relevant. So yeah, your basic easy enemies. They just have a basic punch attack, which you can easily avoid. And okay, defeat those guys to make the lights come on. And I think you want to vacuum the chandelier. Okay, that gives you a heart, but if you got hurt in that battle, I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyway, check this chest. We get a key! And that key leads to that room. I'd have to say, with our first victory over the ghosts, I think we're gonna end this off here. So, next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're gonna go to where our next key leads us, which was in the back of the parlor room. Anyway, also you can't go through that door yet, because that's the door to the next area. If you try to open it, you lose 5 HP and 2 coins. So, anyway, see you guys next time.